Recording is started. So I think you can see my mouse. Yeah, wonderful.
Close this also.
No, it's all right. So here I think you can see my mouse and cursor.
Right.
All right. So here we can see there is a space, a lot of space. Well, we don't need this space because the below the else, the block else block, this belongs to the above if block. Okay, they are not separate. That's why we can delete this space. Okay, so this if else else is a single block, considered as a single block, though there might some another block is there, but they are all together is a same piece of code. Okay, same single statement. And below here, this is another single statement, independent. We remove the space because this else is belong to this block, this single if statement. All right. So I think you understand the multiple condition we can check with this kind of if else if statement.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about nested if else? Nested if else in page number 14 you can find a example of nested if else statement.
Yeah.
Nested if else, if we run this program here, if you are in page number 14,
Yeah.
so if you are page number 14, there is a if block. If number is greater than 6, only then it will go inside the block, if block. If the number is not greater than 6, then it will skip to the end. When the number is actually greater than the 6, then only it will enter inside the if block. And then when he entered the inside the if block, then he will found again there is a if statement, if else statement again.
Yeah.
Like we can check if the number is greater than 6, then check if it is greater than 8 or not. This is the scenario in the example right here. Okay, let us create a new new example or new file from the my project. We click on my project, then right click on it, and then click new,
Class.
then class, and then we need to
Give a name.
give a name. Maybe this is example 4. If else
And you
example 4.
this one, this page. The other one.
Pardon?
Okay. Remove the other page. There's a page on it. I cannot see it. Project name.
Other page means? Can you see I'm opening a new class, Java class.
Okay.
I'm clicking the mouse, but mouse is moving, but I'm unable to click here. So can you write here the name of the class?
Alright,
Could you please?
let me move it. Okay. This is the one I was hiding.
Oh, I
The
see.
white page.
Oh, this white page.
Now it will. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So
Now we have to give a name. Or it's a class name?
No, we don't need package name actually. We don't need package name. We only need the class name. We only need the class
Class
name.
name.
Yeah.
So nested.
Yeah, sure. Nested if it will be nice name for now.
Okay.
All right.
Nested if.
Yeah. Then public static void main checked and finish. And finish. Save it all. So nested if. Let's number and you int and you and the sorry, the num equal to 6. Equal to 6, and then we create a if block if this is the if block actually. All right.
Yes.
And inside the if block we have to put a condition like num is greater than 6. This is the condition. If the condition is true, then the compiler will go inside the if block, and when it goes inside the if block, then it will found another if block. If
Right.
this is called nested because it's laid inside one block. Nested if block. So if the number is number is greater than 8, then do something.
Is there any limitation on nesting, or you can go multiple blocks?
There is a message actually. Could you please? I'm clicking the mouse. Any white window is there? You can close the white window if any, because I'm not.
Do you need this?
No, we don't need this. You can close this window
Okay. That is
because
closed.
and I could not see actually this window from my side. Somehow it is hiding from my side. Only you can see. And print. Print. Do something. And do something. Do something. Else.
LN or not required?
Pardon?
System dot print LN or not?
Print ln means a new line.
You like?
Okay. And if we don't print new line, then there will be no new line printed. Only
Okay.
print. Else else. If it's not, then we can start with else. Else. Print. Other. So can you see the code we have made? This is the nested if else example. If the number is greater than 6, then it will only access the if block, this if block.
Right.
If the number is greater than 6, then the compiler will go inside this block. Either it will not. The number is right now the value of number is 6.
6.
So number is 6 and 6 is not greater than 6 actually. Am I right? 6 is not greater than 6.
Equal to 6.
6 is equal to 6. So this condition will return false. If this condition return false, then compiler could not go inside. So let's run it by clicking the run button. So in the output at the right hand side, it's blank because
Right.
nothing to do with it.
Right.
After this if block, we can
If we
run.
change to 5, then it will run.
Yeah, you're right. After the if block, to understand these things easily, we can write some independent statement as ystl. Print let's run it. So it run, and as we can see, this statement is false.
False, that's why it's not running.
That's why this total block is skipped away, and the compiler will do the rest of the line. Compiler will go here. Okay, compiler will do this job and quit the program. And then let us check the number with 7. Sorry. If the number, where is my mouse? 7. 7. Yes. If the value of number is 7, then what will happen? It will check number is greater than 6. The result will be yes, the number is greater than 6, and which cause the result to be true. If the result is true, then it will go inside the block, if block, and it start reading from this line again. When it go inside the if block, then it will found again another if block, which is also a condition. If the number is greater than 8, then it will print do something, else do other things. Do other things. So let's run it. Let me show you some debugging. Maybe we can show you some debugging right now. It's now time to show you some debugging options.
The greater than.
Okay, let's do from here. So this is the scenario actually. Maybe we can write here that number is 8, and what we can write here
Okay.
is between 7 Number is 7. We can write number is 7. Can we write? Yeah, it's a free version. That's why the software kicked me out after 40 minutes. So I think WebEx is much better than the GoToMeeting. The experience of what I get, WebEx is much better than GoToMeeting. Can I write this statement at line number 17?
You want to write number 70?
Line number 70. Can I write a statement like this? Is it okay?
Number is equal to 7. If 7 is greater than 6, then it will go inside.
Yes.
And then it will check the condition. And then it will print number is greater than 8. Else, then it will go to the next bracket, and then it will print number is 7.
Is it all right?
Yeah, because it is not, but it is inside the brackets. You see the bracket over here after 8. If number is greater than 8, the bracket it will go inside.
Yes.
And once it goes inside, it won't go inside because 7 is not greater than 8, so it becomes false.
False. Yes. Then?
So if it is false, then it won't go inside
of if block.
If block. And then else it will go to else, and then it will print.
Yes. You're right. There was a little bit tricky, but we solved it. So let's run it. Because, for example, we know there is only 2 color in somewhere, in some place. The color is white and black. So if the color is not white, then obviously we can say that color is black. All right. Hello.
Yes.
Do you got the logic actually?
Yes. If it is 2 colors.
Yeah.
Then one or the.
So if the color is not black, then obviously it will white, or if the color is not white, then it will black. The color is black. Color will be black.
Yeah.
Okay. So here same thing is happened. The number must be above 6. When we are here somewhere, inside the block, we already understood that number is greater than 6. That's why we are here inside. That's why we are inside the block, if block, because the number is above 6. So there is no chance to get number is less than 6. All right. When we are inside here, we understood that number is not less than 6, is above 6. That's why we are here. And here we check number is greater than 8, so which is not less than 8. And if the number is less than 8, that means we understand the number is not less than 6 and not greater than 8. That means number is nothing but 7. All right. So this is how we take care of nested if. Nested if. It is so simple actually. I am telling Maybe we talk lot much, but the operation is so simple. If you understand, or if you understood, um,
Yes.
you can see the operation is very simple operation. Okay, with
Yes.
logic. Actually, computer don't understand except logic, but human could understand a lot of things more than logic. Let's go to our booklet. Can we continue from here?
Yes.
Okay. So in the page number 14, you can find break and continue.
Yes.
Okay. Did we complete the loop things? For loop, do loop, while loops. In before.
No.
Okay. However, let's start with a new program again from my project. New.
So can you run this one? You want me just complete it?
Sure. Why not? Please go ahead. Where is my mouse? Please open a new program. Oh yeah. Please run this program.
Not running.
It's coming. Over. So what is happened? What is the output? The number is 7, and then it prints end of the program. But as you can see, all the text are in a same line.
Yes.
All the output are in same line. The number is 7, end of the program are in a same line. So if we want to make an output with a new line, is there any white obstacle is there, or the white things is gone, the white window?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, the number is 7. Can you see the output? Number is 7.
No, I haven't.
Can you see the output? The number is 7, end of the program.
No, it didn't show it. It's not showing.
It's not showing at the right side. At the right side of the program.
Yeah.
Can you see my mouse?
Yes.
Okay, at the bottom of this mouse, just besides this mouse, there is a number is 7. The output. Can you see the output here?
No.
Why you could not see the output? I could not understand. Right now?
Yes.
Yeah, there is some kind of white window, I think, right side. That's why you could not see.
Yes.
What is the white window? Can you remove it somehow?
Yeah, I guess. Can you put it back if it was,
All right. So we need to restore button.
and then close the other one?
Hmm.
You give me the mouse again.
Else also. Let's go to our new topics. But it is new, but it is related to if else or the for loop. So let's start a new program called something. Please create a new file, class file, Java class file.
Open a new file.
Yeah, sure. New file, please. Please create a new file inside my project. Create a new class file inside my project.
This is inside my project.
Create a new file inside my project.
Uh,
To create a new file inside my project, you need to click on my project, particular project, and then you need to click on my project like this way. You need to select first, then right button to new. Yes, you're right. Go ahead.
and give a name.
Give it a name, like
Breake.
break and continue. Break and continue. Yes, your typing is so nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do a for loop. Can you please write a program of for loop? Hello Dallas to type 5 times or 10 times or 100 times. Please see the booklet and you can write, no problem. You're right, your concept is right. See the booklet and type the program, no problem.
Okay.
At the page number 14. All right, now it looks wonderful. Print I. Okay, so at line number 6, for int I equals to 0. It's not hyphen. Equals to 0. Yeah. And I is less than 9, which is also good. And then I plus plus, which is the increment. So the loop will work for 10 times, including the 0. Starting from the 0, it will work up to 8. Sorry. Up to 8. Yes. So up to 8 times. Up to 8. So 0 to 8, that is 9. 9 times. Okay. If loop will continue, if please give me the mouse. If it's 8, if the value, sorry, wait. Give the mouse here little bit. Okay. If the value of I is 8, then it will work. Okay. So if the value of I is 9, then the loop will not work. False. So loop will end. Loop will be end. So the loop will work up to 8. So 0 to 8, that means 9 times. Okay. All right. Here, before we understand the continue and break from the page number 14, we have to understand request to annotation. Request. Okay. We sent your request to the. I already request some annotation. So before to understand the continue and break things, hello, are you there? Is my audio clear from your side?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So Actually, Indian subcontinent. We are live in Indian subcontinent, so we speak a little bit louder than the Western people. Uh, however, oh, they come. Hey, where are you? Huh? Okay, good. Please be stay. I'll be there. Uh, yeah, the mother was back. Huh?
Right, right.
Okay. However, uh, before we understand the continue and break statement, we have to understand some styles. You know styles?
Yeah.
So in the documentation, when you write some documentation like some agreement documentation or land leasing documentation, there is some kind of font style. It's just a second. I just give some food to them. Just
Right.
1 minute. It took 1 minute. No. Date one. She missed the breakfast. That's why she's asking for a breakfast. Okay, no problem. Hey, no. Where is this baby? No, come. Come. There is some kind of styling in the this kind of documents. Also in programming language, we there is some kind of styling. Like if we are inside a block right now, we are inside this
So
block
they have
and this
cat
block.
food or what they have?
Yes.
They
Pardon?
have a cat food over there.
Sorry.
They have a cat food or what they have?
They have some cat food. Actually, I go move here and there. I don't have time to prepare cat's food. That's why I buy some cat food from the market. And when they want, I just give some cat food.
So here the animal's food is
Yeah, animal food. Animal food. It's called cat food. Some kind of.
yeah, they do have.
All right.
They have a veterinary also.
Yes. But they're so dry. Cat food. This seems dry.
Clinic, they have clinic and the food is come from China.
Yes. So here we are right now inside the main block. Okay, this is the main block.
Yes.
This is the main block, and this is the opening bracket, and this is the closing bracket. All right. So the closing bracket here, this closing bracket is aligned to the first letter of the main block. Can you see? This align.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to make some alignment like here inside. If we type inside the main block, we have to make sure the alignment is the alignment, we have to align it properly. And between like here, this is the break and continuous block. All right, and the closing bracket of the break and continue block is aligned with the first letter of the break and continue block, and the gap between here, as we are inside the break and continue block, so the gap, we have to maintain a gap, certain gap. Okay, can you see the green line?
Yes.
Okay, so this gap is 4 spacebar. It is a 4 spacebar. 4
Four is good.
SPSC 4 spacebar or 1 tab, any of one thing. Okay, we have to maintain it. So please, as we can see, if we consider here public static void main block, so the for at line number 6 you have to put one tab and 4 spacebar plus 4 spacebar, that is 8 spacebar, or 2 tabs.
Two tabs.
Yeah, at line number 6 please put 2 tabs so that it will align perfectly. Can you do this for me?
Okay. Yeah, good.
No, not this. From the first thing.
Okay.
Not here, yeah.
Okay.
Starting from the starting
Starting
letter.
Okay.
From the starting letter of line number 6.
line number 6. Okay, yeah. I got it. Alright.
Yes. You just press one tab, but Eclipse automatically do another tab for you. Actually, Eclipse helps us sometimes for the alignment also. Also, the same thing for same thing for the line number 7. You have to maintain this alignment so that the code will be more readable. Okay. The comment here we put 3 tabs, I think, because this comments is inside the for block. Okay, so we are not typing the brackets here. That's why if it's a single line, then we don't need to type brackets. Let's delete this line, no problem. কি বলো আরো let me do the alignment for you right now so that you can understand the alignment. Could you please give me the access of the mouse again? Okay, yes, I got the access. Yeah. So we are inside the for block. We have to remember it. That's why we keep this gap, this one tab gap inside here. Also, the if is also inside the for block. That's why we have to make it inside. And the break is inside the if block. So it will be here. And the system is independent, or no system is inside the for, so it must be inside the for. That is you have to make one opening bracket and one closing bracket. All right, this is the for block. This is the for block, and for the if block, let's create one opening bracket and one closing bracket. Though the bracket was not there in the booklet, all right. So as we can see, could you please give me some annotation things? How to do some annotations from your side? Is there any options?
For unit I is equal to 0.
Just can you see the annotation feature from your side? Annotations. We just did before annotations. Annotations things. Annotations. Just drawing something in the presentation. Hello.
Yeah, I haven't seen it here.
Okay, so from here also I could not see the annotation part, but I think you can see my mouse. As you can see, my mouse is just below the first letter of the for loop, and which is aligned to the closing bracket. Okay, so all the code must be one tab. Will follow by one tab. That is, if is one tab, the comment is one tab, the comment is one tab, if is one tab, the closing bracket of if is also one tab, and the system is one tab, because they are inside the for loop, for block. And also inside the if block, the break, here is the break is under the if block, so it have to maintain one tab. Do you got my point?
Yes.
This is very essential for coding, though it is not mandatory, but this is very this play very important role for in coding to read the codes. However, before we run this program, let's see what it will happen. What is what the code is talking about. The for int I equal to 0, I less than 9, and I plus plus. That means the loop will continue. The loop will do 9 times. 0 to 8, that is 9 times. Alright, from the first line we understand the loop will continue for the line 9 times. 0 to 8, that is 9 times. And here inside the loop we check I is greater than 5. If the I is 5, I is greater than 5, then a break will happen. What will do? What is the job of the command or the keyword break is? The break keyword usually do a break thing. Question come on the weekend. Is it weekend? Then the loop is break. Alright, so we don't go outside from the home. Like same here, the for loop will continue 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's 5, then it will be alright, but if it's more than 5, then one thing will happen, that is break. The break things, the break is responsible. The break is responsible to get out. Break is responsible to get out from the block. Just get out from the block. This is the what break all it means. Just get out from the block. So right now, or get out from the loop. If the break is inside the loop, and if break is found anywhere, then it just escaped out from the loop. Okay, like we are the sun is rising and sun is going down in every day, and every day there is no break actually. Okay, so the loop is infinite loop and the loop is happening, but there is no break. If sometime break happen, then the loop is loop will be the just it will just escape out from the loop. The okay, so break happens in that way. Like here, the loop is happening from I equal to 0, and then one loop happen, then again it come I equal to 1, it will go to if statement, it will go to if statement, it will check I is less than or greater than 5 or not, I is greater than 5 or not, so I is less than 5, so the loop if statement will be false. If is false, then it will not go inside the if block. Then it will print the value of I here. It will value the print of I here. Then again it will go back to the for loop, and with the value of I increment of the value. Like if I equal to 2, then it will make I equal to 3. Then it will go again inside the for loop. If I is greater than 5, no, I is not greater than 5 because I value of I is 3, then this block will not execute. What happened? And then it will not go inside the if statement, so there will be no break, so just continue. Then system out println I, it will print the value of I, then again go to the for loop. It will increase the value of I 3 to 4, it will make the value of I 4 from 3, increase the value by 1. Then again it will come to if statement and check the condition I is greater than 5 or not, but I is less is only 4, which is not above 5, so it will not go inside the break. So this way it's just happening when the value of I is 5. If the value is I is 5, it is also not happening because 5 is not greater than 5, which is false. But when the value is of I will be 6, 5 plus 1 equal to 6, then it will check 6 is greater than 5. Yes, 6 is greater than 5. So it just go inside the for loop, if statement, this if block, and do, and found that there is a line, the break keyword. It will found the break keyword and it will break the loop. This is the loop. So it will break the loop and come back here as the line number. Come back here and found nothing. Okay, it just found nothing. All right, it just break the loop or escape out from the loop. Escape out. It just escape out. Break means escape out. So let's run the program. Can you see? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you see the output?
I will see that.
Yeah.
No, I see.
Oh,
We go from 0 to 5.
0 to 5, yes. So if break happen, then it just escape out from the loop. This is it. Like here, we can type something for better understand. Print line to write string, we need to double quote and found at all right. Let's run it. Can you see the output?
Yes. Break found at I is equal to 6.
Yes, when I is equal to 6, only then the if block will happen. It will go inside the if block and found a break. And what the break things do, break is a keyword. So break keyword is responsible for escape out from a loop. It just make some escape out from a loop. This is the work of break. If we need this kind of situation, then we use this technique to break the loop. Okay, and there is another keyword which is called continue. And also brother, one thing I need to show you, that is called debugging. I will show you the debugging things with this code and previous two example. I will show you so that you will understand very clearly. And debugging technique you have to know, because it is very nice things and essential sometime to understanding the error or finding the error. You have to do some debugging in some cases, not that much rarely, but casually we do debugging. So and what about the continue?
Continue will continue.
Continue will skip out. Okay,
Okay.
break is escaped out, or break is break something, break the rules. Break is responsible for breaking the rules. But on the continue, continue keyword is responsible for skipped out, skip one step. Sometimes we need to skip one day, like on Monday I have some official day off, for some events. So I go to office from my home, come back to office from my home. This is a loop, this is a loop, this is a loop. Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Thursday, what happened? I found a continue. I put a continue on the Thursday. So Thursday just skipped out. Thursday there is no office and no comeback. Then again from Friday it will continue. Like same example, if I if I remove the break things and put some continue, 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 like this, then if you run this, sorry, we need to remove this. If we run this, then what we will found? I equal to 0, I 2, 3, 4, 5, and then found a continue. Hello?
Yeah.
The continue will skip out rest of the code. It just skip this line and again go to for loop and again come to continue. If it's continue is there, then it will skip out to the for loop. To better understand, I am printing something here, like continue found, continue found, and print me. Print me, and here end of the program. So let's run it. So print I equal to 0, print I equal to 4, print I equal to 5. But what happened? It's telling that continue is found. So when continue is found, print it will not print the line number 17. It will go back to the line number 7. When continue found, it will go back to the line number 7. Skipped out the rest of the thing and go back to the for loop again. It will just skip out the below code of the current block, and go back to for loop. This is how continue works or behave. So in the next class I will show you continue and break things and also if else in debugging mode, so that you can understand and you can see actually how the things work.
11:30 will wind up.
Pardon?
It's 11:30 right now, so we'll wind up, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Tomorrow?
Okay, inshallah. Yes, tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, I'm going to make video. Please saw the link and it will help us in tomorrow also. Okay. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.